Well, you have create destroy water and such, which is coming up, but here you have create food or water. And create food and water.
Beans.
Third level conjuration, casting time of 1 action, range of 30 feet, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. You create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. What? The food is bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. The water is clean and doesn't go bad. Okay. 30-foot range to get to the containers. 45 pounds of food is a lot, and 30 gallons of water. It's the fact that the food spoils, which makes sense, fine. Mentions the seeds. This is definitely to keep an adventuring party moving. I find it strange that it's an action. Is anyone else? Because you'd think this would be a ritual spell. It has the vibe of a ritual spell. Not in the sense of actually casting as a ritual, but in the sense that it would have a 10-minute casting time, or minute casting time. Especially because you can set up the gallons and the various vessels. The water being clean though and not spoiling, because the food goes away after 24 hours, which is fine. Can't infinitely stockpile that, but you can infinitely stockpile the water, which, I mean, hey, fresh water on a ship, fresh water in a desert, and whatever spellcaster you have that can cast this is likely going to be a center of a community that's struggling with these kinds of resources daily. Even if it's only 30 gallons, that's a consistent free freshwater 30 gallons, depending on how many spell slots they have that they can upcast this with. Or, I mean, you don't get upcast bonuses, but how many times can this one spellcaster cast it a day? The other thing, though, is because it's an action and still has range and not touch or specific vessel, you could weirdly use this to hurt a fire elemental. Hear me out. So for the base fire elemental, they have water susceptibility. So for every 5 feet they move within water, or for every gallon that's spilled on them, they lose 1 HP. In fact, this is an action, range of 30 feet. You can just apparate 30 gallons of water on a fire elemental and have them instantly take 30 points of damage. It's a very, very, very niche situation, and I don't think anything else in the base monster manual has water susceptibility. Hey, it's another perk on top of it. Outside of that, it's kind of what it says on the tin. It creates food or water, and water, and water. Creates food and water. Keep your community fed, keep adventurers fed, keep your horses fed, just keep on going. Speaking of which, giving it a rating, I mean, there's not too much of a downside. Instantaneous action is even quick for what it is. Third level is the only real hurt, and the fact it spoils. 8 out of 10. Just gonna go with 8 out of 10 on that one.